Is it time to buy or sell Tonix Pharmaceutical stock? In this video, we will explore Tonix Pharmaceuticals in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, and we are here now to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Tonix Pharmaceuticals as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.91. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 107.3% since we first identified Tonix Pharmaceuticals as a buy candidate 14 days ago. This amounts to an average return of 7.66% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned within the upper segment of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower section of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $42.27 would initially signify an increased rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 56.71% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 14.82% to positive 66.51%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of negative 73%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 100% and negative 71.78% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $0 and $11.22. Our latest daily update for Tonix Pharmaceuticals includes the headline, Significant Movements in Tonix Pharmaceuticals Stock Price on Friday, fluctuating by 17.21% between high and low. The Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock price fell by 5.33% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, dropping from $42.02 to $39.78. During that day, the stock fluctuated by 17.21%, with a low of $36.65 and a high of $42.96. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 72.21% over the past 2 weeks. Although the stock price declined, the trading volume also fell, which is typically a positive indication, as volume should follow stock price trends. On the last day, trading volume decreased by 20,000 shares, with a total of 2 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $61.49 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $550, while the lowest was $6.76. Currently, the price is 92.77% or $510.22 below the 52-week high, and 100% or $601,599,960.22 below the all-time high on the 29th of March, 2017, when the price peaked at $601,600,000. Tonix Pharmaceuticals, trading under the symbol TNXP, has recently generated significant attention with several key announcements. On the 21st of May, the company reported that the first patient was dosed in its Phase 2 OASIS study of TNX-102 aimed at reducing acute stress reactions. This milestone is crucial as it demonstrates progress in clinical trials, which could lead to regulatory approvals and subsequently market growth. Moreover, Tonix's forthcoming FDA decision regarding TNX-102 for fibromyalgia, scheduled for the 15th of August, 2025, could potentially introduce the first new treatment for this condition in over 15 years. A positive outcome could result in substantial revenue streams and bolster investor confidence, potentially driving up the stock price in the short term. The recent appointment of Joseph Hand as general counsel enhances the company's leadership, given his extensive biopharmaceutical experience, which could positively impact strategic decisions and operations. At the A.G.P. Annual Healthcare Company Showcase, CEO Seth Lederman showcased Tonix's portfolio and vision, likely enhancing market visibility and investor interest. Given these developments, TNXP stands at a pivotal moment. In the short term, the stock may experience volatility based on trial results and regulatory news. However, success in these initiatives, particularly for TNX-102SL, could position Tonix favorably for long-term growth, creating a more robust market presence and increasing shareholder value. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of July, 2024, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned TNXP a buy grade accompanied by a hold action. On Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital Markets rated TNXP with an outperform grade, also with a hold action. On the same day, Thursday, the 11th of April, 2024, Noble Capital issued a similar outperform grade for TNXP, maintaining a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of June, 2022, Noble Financial gave TNXP a buy rating along with a hold action. On Monday, the 23rd of May, 2022, Craig Hallam provided TNXP with a hold grade, indicating a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. The Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock displays buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be corrections downward, support is expected around $34.31 and $22.17. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 29, 2025, with the stock experiencing a decline of 5.33%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 250 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 15 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 16 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 26 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 8 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $36.99 and $30.51. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support threshold. In this case, Tonix Pharmaceuticals finds support just below today's level at $36.99. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $30.51 and $29.90. This stock may experience significant daily fluctuations, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $6.31 between its high and low points, representing a change of 17.21%. For the last week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 15.65%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and could indicate risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 15th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at negative $7.59. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tonix Pharmaceuticals. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tonix Pharmaceuticals is at $42.02. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tonix Pharmaceuticals encounters its first support level at $36.99. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tonix Pharmaceuticals from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of May, 2025, Seth Lederman conducted an insider purchase of 4,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.001. On the 13th of May, 2025, James Treco conducted an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of stock option. On the 13th of May, 2025, Margaret Smith Bell conducted an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of stock option. On the 13th of May, 2025, Carolyn E. Taylor conducted an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of stock option. On the 13th of May, 2025, Richard H. Bagger conducted an insider purchase of 10,000 shares of stock option. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 97.874. In total, insiders acquired 63,466,823 shares and sold 9 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $37.63, reflecting a decrease of 5.4%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Tonix Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, coupled with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable possibility for Tonix Pharmaceutical stock to perform well in the near future. As a result, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a hold or accumulate position to a buy candidate. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 2nd of June, we anticipate that Tonix Pharmaceuticals will open higher by approximately 17 cents and begin trading at $39.80. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.